Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to find a user using his email or username. And here this is chat activity of my app. In this I have a drawer, and this drawer contains a button called find user. Here it is textview underscore find. The ID of this is textview underscore find. And here in this chat activity in drawer, when I click on textview underscore find, I have used intent to move to search user activity. Now let's move to search user activity. This is search user activity, and it contains a spinner one for choosing the key whether to search by email or by username. Then there is this edit text one, which is for writing the search term, and then there is button one, which is for searching. Then there is list view one, for which there is a custom view called user, and this custom view user contains image view one for displaying profile pic, text view username for displaying username, and text view email for displaying email. And it contains add underscore contact and a button message, and these I will show in a later video. Here I will show only the username, email and profile pic. Now let's go back to search user activity. So here I have added a Firebase DB component user with path users. It makes reference to this path users here in my database. Then it contains a Firebase auth component fauth and intent component intent. In onCreate, I set Firebase DB user stop listening. Then I add a key username to list string spinner list and the key email to list string spinner list, and then I display this spinner list in spinner 1 and refresh spinner 1. Next the user will write something here and click on button 1. So when button 1 is clicked, here I set a string variable key to get at spinner 1 get selection of list string spinner list, and I set a string variable query to edit text 1 get text, and after this I use this Firebase query. So here this user is the Firebase DB component. To this I add the query order by child key. So this key can be either username or email, and it will find by that child dot equal to query. This query is the contents of edit text 1, and to this query I add value event listener, and this value event listener is a new value event listener which contains a method on data change with data snapshot underscore param1. So inside this listener, here I first clear a list map called result underscore users. Here I have created a list map result underscore users, and here I clear this. Then I have a generic type indicator underscore ind, which indicates a map variable hash map string object. After this there is try catch exception code, and inside this I have a for loop for data snapshot underscore data of param1 dot get children. So here I get the data snapshot of each child of the original data snapshot. So underscore param1 is the data snapshot, and it contains many children, and each child will be underscore data in this for loop. So in next line, from this underscore data I get the value in the form of map variable to this new map variable called underscore map hash map string object underscore map equal to underscore data dot get value underscore ind. So from this child of data snapshot, which is also a data snapshot, I get the value in form of map variable, and that will be underscore map, and then I add this underscore map to the list map called result underscore users, and this will be repeated for all the children of param 1, and then I close this for loop. After this I display this result underscore users in list view 1, and then in the end I catch exception and show if there is any exception, and there is also a on cancelled method where I do nothing. And that's all here. You can take a screenshot of this code here and you can use it. Now let's move to the next event. So once the list view is refreshed, it will execute on bind custom view. So here first I check if the list map contains at position key username. If it contains the key username, then in text view username I display the key username of list map result users, and if it contains key email, then in text view email I display the key email of list map result users, and if it contains the key pick at that position, then in image view 1 I set image from URL get value at position key pick of list map result users. If it doesn't contain the key pick, then in image view 1 I set image from this URL. It will display a default profile pic. Then there is list view 1 on item click event, and when this item is clicked I move to profile of the user. So here I use intent to move to profile activity with extra key UID value get value at position key UID of list map result users. So we will move to the profile of the user on which we clicked, and then this is start activity intent. Now let's check this. So here when I click on find user, I move to this search user activity, and here I am searching by username. So if I search username Sanjeev1, okay, it didn't find this. Yeah, so now it is displaying this username Sanjeev1. Now if I search by email sanjeevk4571@gmail.com, so it will display the same thing. If I search a different email, I have a different email registered, and when I click on this it will display that user. Now when I click on this, if it will take me to the profile of that user. Here it is showing this profile, and this, since this is not my profile, I cannot edit it. When I go back and let's search my ID, so this is my ID, and when I click here I move to my profile, and here you can see this save button and I can edit this. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.